Hi, this is Edward Troxel. In today's tutorial, we're going to examine something that was posted on the forums about somebody who was wanting to get all their audio clips in sync with their video clips, but the audio-only clips, they couldn't copy the timecode information into the media like they do the video properties, and so they were having to use a convoluted process to get the process done totally. And so we're going to look at a way that simplified this process and also does something that you actually can't do manually. So we'll look at that. So in this case, we have an audio event on the timeline. What we want to do is look at the date time string of the actual file itself. If we go down here to properties, we can see the date time, when it was last modified, when it was created. All of this information is there, but what we wanted to do was come in here, use a custom time code, and put that time in it. It turns out on a video event, you can click on Use Custom Time Code and enter a time, but when you're doing an audio event, this option is not available here. So what we did was we used a script to tell it that we want to set it to this file information. So let's see how we did that. First of all, I'm going to go through every track in the project using this for each statement. Then I'm checking to see if this is an audio track. If it is an audio track, then I'm going to go through each of the events. Then if that event is selected, here's what we're going to do. First of all, I want to get the media of that event. Then I need to get the file information, which I am calling FI, which is a new file info, and then I'm passing it the media.file path. So we're going to get the information for the actual file. In this case, I'm going to use a date time string, so call that DT, and I'm going to get that from fi.creationTime. You can see here there are also some other times you could get. Last write time. So if we hit the dot here, you'll see that there's creation time UTC, last write time, last access time. Yeah, so there's several time options that we can use, but we're going to use creation time. Next, I'm going to convert this into a string that I'm going to convert into a time code. So I'm going to set my string, my time, equal to the date time, and I'm going to convert this string to hour, minute, second, and then I'm going to append the 00 for frames. So we'll just assume there are no frames. Then I'm going to set the media.useCustomTimecode to true. Next, I'm going to set the timecode in, create a new variable called new time in, and I'm going to get a time code from string, and it's going to get it from this string here, so my time. Then I'm going to set the media.timecode in equals the new time in. So let's run this and see what happens. So I select the audio event, and then we run the script. And now, when I right-click this and go to Properties, go to Media, even though it does not show here as Use Custom Timecode with a time, it is actually set, and if we go into Edit Details, View, Window, Edit Details, change this to Events, and we come over, we can see that the timecode in is properly set to the time of this event. So it's set to 3:46 p.m. and if we come back and look at this, it is 3:46 p.m. So even though we can't manually set the timecode in or manually change it to use the custom timecode, it can actually be done by using the script, and using a script to then position it on the timeline properly using that information will properly work. And so this is actually something we can do with the script that cannot manually be done in Vegas itself. So I hope you find this interesting. Let me know what tutorials you'd like to see in the future. Leave me some comments, and let's see where else we can take this. See you next time. Please sign up at www.jettv.com and subscribe on YouTube to get further notifications on when new videos are presented.